Here's the pitch to Bryson Stott. Swing and a drive! Deep right field! Watch that, baby! Out of here! A grand slam home run for Bryson Stott, and your Philadelphia Phillies jump out to a 7-0 lead here in Game 2 of the wild card series. Woo! It is absolute bedlam here at the bank. Oh, baby, one step closer. Here we go. We're headed on, baby. Let's go, Samboners. We're headed on to Atlanta to face the Atlanta Braves in the National League Divisional Series. Woo! Deep breath, baby. Deep breaths. What's going on, Samboners? And welcome back. Welcome back to another episode of the Samboner Show. We're firing it up early. We're firing it up often. It's a beautiful, beautiful day here in the Samboner hood. I'm Samboner Mick. I'm here all alone. I'm posted up at the Mackenzie Pub. We are hanging out. We are fired up. We are gearing up for another 5-game series against, oh, baby. Well, they're calling it a rematch. They're calling it a rematch. I think the Braves should be calling it a rematch, not the Phillies, because I'm pretty sure the Phillies handed it to the Braves last year, just like they're going to hand it to the Braves this year. Are you kidding me? Holy shit, I'm on fire right now. Let's go, Sambo Nation. No better time, baby. There is no better time. I'll say it till I'm blue in the face. Your beloved Birds are 4-0. Your Penn State Nittany Lions are 6-0. Your Philadelphia Phillies are moving on. Oh, my God. Can we just talk about this team again and again and again and again? I cannot get enough of it. This is very well one of the greatest Philadelphia sports teams of all time. Of all time. Look, I've heard a couple of you chiming in. 2017 Eagles. I get it. Man alive, there's nothing like winning a fucking Super Bowl. I'm posted up right here again at my bar. I got the Super Bowl 52 banner right behind me. Couple flags we're hanging out. Oh, my God. But, dude, this team, it's infectious. This team, they continue to just bring it day in, day out. Oh, my God. I'll tell you right now, man. I'll tell you right now. And look, this has been a huge topic of conversation. This atmosphere here at Citizens Bank Park, ladies and gentlemen, is one of the greatest sporting atmospheres that I have ever been a part of. It just continues to get better year in, year out. Like, holy shit, we have our memories from 2008, even the World Series in 2009, last year, 2022. But like, let me just take a quick step back here. So I had the opportunity to go down to game 1. Shout out again to my cousin Banana. Him and I posted up row 8, 118. We were fired up. We were getting after it. But I got to tell you, like, that first and second out of the game, like, I'm not sure it can get any louder. Now, you know what? Colin Thompson, he brings up a good point, because it's right. Like, maybe it can get louder. Maybe if everybody just dropped their fucking cell phones and realized, you know what, you're going to be able to look this shit up online. Yeah, I get it. You want to capture some memories. I throw up my phone. We got the burger chant going. But for the most part, I just kept my phone in my pocket, and it's just soaked in this energy that is around us, the rally tales, the 45, 50,000 fans just getting after it. But guess what? There's probably 1,000 to 2,000 fans that are holding up their phones. So we can crank up that energy, Samboners, and you can find this content. I'm sure Crossing Broad, WTT, or at Barstool Philly, everybody's posting the same shit anymore. So listen, just put your fucking cell phone in your pocket and enjoy this shit. Man alive, the guy in front of me, man, he was like 6'6". He must have took 400 videos of the game 1. And I get it, man. It's great shit. But like 400 videos and 800 pictures, there's enough out there. You can go find it. You can crop it. You can make it your own. Enjoy the game. And that's, that's either here nor there. This place, again, just continues to amaze me. There is no better sporting environment right now. This is just, oh my God, there's no words that can really describe it. Some people were comparing it to like an SEC football game down south with 100,000 people screaming. We just had this dude from the Navy football team, an ex-O lineman from the Navy football team, sharing his experiences about the Army-Navy game. Like, that's cool. Like, it's an experience. But look, I got to tell you right now, if we go out to Atlanta on Saturday and take game 1, let's say we don't. Say we come back from Atlanta 1-1. I am this confident to tell you that after game 4, we are going to have a 3-1 lead in the series, because I don't think it is possible. I really do not think it is possible for anybody to come into Philadelphia and have a fucking prayer to beat us under that type of atmosphere. Like with those that fan base, like that is the strongest 12th man in all of professional sports. And I'm pretty sure the Seattle Seahawks call their fan base the 12th man. And I get it. I'm sure it's pretty fucking extreme. And I'm pretty sure that they can help you in any way or shape or form. But what I'm going at is like, God damn it. Like, show me something better. We have the greatest fans in all of professional sports. Oh my God. Let's just fire it up, Samboners. You're really honest to God. Like, happy Thursday. I don't know if this will go out till Friday morning, but I know one thing for shit sure. I'm completely checked out. And I'm sure the rest of you are too, because come Saturday, first pitch, it looks like we're going to be the early game too. I don't know. I looked on the schedule. The time wasn't announced yet. There's a good chance we could be that 12 o'clock special. So for all you kids out there, I wish you the best of luck in your soccer, lacrosse, football games. Mom and Dad love you. But we'll pick you up when you're done. Maybe we'll miss an inning or two. But no, it's either here or there, man. We're firing it up early. We're firing it up often. You can see I'm clearly out of my goddamn mind right now. But, there's just nothing that gets me off more than your Philadelphia sports teams absolutely crushing life. And this team again, man, just God, we talk about Bryce Harper. We talk about Bryson Stott. These guys just embrace Philadelphia. They really do. Now, granted, this whole overall craze, I've got to give or take on that, but it seems like it's bringing people together. It seems like it's boosting the camaraderie, whether it's in the clubhouse or at the bar with the fan base. I, for one, probably wouldn't look very good in a pair of overalls. That said, maybe I dress up as the Scarecrow from Wizard of Oz and throw on some overalls, stuff some hay in there, and hey, whoa, we got a nice little Halloween costume. But that's it, baby. You know what? I'm just jacked. I am absolutely jacked. I think that we are in for an awesome series versus the Braves. These are two heavyweight contenders. Look, the Braves last year were the better team too, if I'm not mistaken. 100+ wins, and Philly knocked them off because that atmosphere coming in and trying to fucking compete in Philadelphia, it just doesn't work that way. So I'm fired up. I think we are faced with a better team than the Marlins. I think that there's an advantage too of having the opportunity to play in the wild card series, right? The Braves are on ice. I think they were playing some sort of simulation game. They invited fans in, which likely one of the weakest fan bases in all of professional sports. I'm not taking shots here, but it's a bunch of fair weather fans. Honestly, I've been there, I've done that, and it's just not the same as what we bring to the table. But, the simulation game, I guess, helps. But just having that warm-up series, 2 wins under our belt, a couple days rest, and boom, just like that, we're back at it Saturday. 2 heavyweight contenders battling it out for the divisional series. On the flip side, you got the Dodgers playing in the Diamondbacks. Dude, everybody wanted to play the Diamondbacks. Meanwhile, we got matched up against the Miami and took them. And then, boom, on the flip side of it, the Diamondbacks knock off the Brewers, who I thought we were going to play the Brewers in the National League Championship, but they got upset. So it's Diamondbacks, Dodgers, Phils, Braves. Man alive. Burger. Just like that. Burger boots one, and Bryson Stott hits a grand salami. Second time ever in postseason history. Shout out to the Hawaiian flying Hawaiian, whatever the hell you want to call him. Shane Victorino did it. I was there, baby. I was there. Who was pitching that day? The big left-hander. Shit, I'm drawing a blank. The big left-hander. Oh, my God. I can't believe I'm drawing a blank on that. What an electric game that was. I happened to be at that game. And, dude, when Shane Victorino hit that grand slam, just like last night, I'm sure the place just went absolute pandemonium. So, yeah, dude, let's get fired up for the Phils. Yeah, it's funny. These playoff games, being down there on Tuesday night, I had to run to the bathroom maybe twice. There was nobody in line for food. There was nobody in line. Well, the only lines that were out there were the beer lines, but there were so many beer vendors lined up. The lines weren't long. Citizens Bank Park, I think you're doing a great job catering to basically the fan base just wants to go down there and drink and have fun. Like, they don't have time to get in line for a burger or a cheesesteak or a chicken cheesesteak. I mean, granted, I'm sure there was a couple people ordering, but like come seventh inning, I went up there to get some peanuts because I was starving. I didn't eat dinner, and there was just nothing. It was like, you know what? Nobody needs to eat while you're there, but you know what? We wanted to crack open some peanuts, so we did, and had a couple beers, and like the rest was history. But like, you know, the Citizens Bank does have an unbelievable food scene, but come playoff time, like I don't even really think it matters, man. Like you should just shut down. Like everybody is in their seat. The stadium is completely packed before the game even starts, and everybody's just locked in, glued to their just like the game. I don't even want to sit down. The guys behind us are actually cool as shit. They're like, if you stand, we stand. We're perfectly fine with it. I'm like, dude, I would love to stand this entire game. But look, I get it. There's some elders out there that don't appreciate that. But holy shit, I'm sorry, Samboner. If I'm yelling into the microphone or I fucking ran you off the road at this point, I really I apologize because I'm overly jacked at this point. I really am. I'm overly jacked. I'm dancing on my own, right? I'm here. I'm at the bar. I'm dancing on my own. I don't really understand the concept behind that song. I get it. It's like an inspirational song, and Schwarber inspired the Red Sox with that song and then kind of brought it over to Philadelphia, inspired our team last year or this year. I bet you if you polled like 50 or 60 people, 55 of them would be like, I have no idea what this song means. I was dancing on my own last night. I didn't see anybody dancing on their own last night at Citizens Bank Park. We were all dancing together. I mean, the music never stops, Samboners. I'll say it until I'm blue in the face. The music never stopped, but fucking fire it up and keep it going. But whatever inspires this team, whatever inspires this fan base, whether it be the songs, the overalls, the Budweiser heavies, let's keep cranking it. Let's keep cranking it. So we're in store for an awesome weekend and even a better week. Hopefully we get down there next Wednesday and Thursday. The Citizens Bank will be rocking again, the best sports atmosphere out there. Like, seriously, what would you compare it to? What are the best sporting atmospheres in the entire landscape of college sports, professional sports? Like, I'm not trying to be biased here because I went to Penn State, but the Penn State whiteout could very well be one of the best. I know SEC football holds it down true. Some of those games of the Swamp or just like a classic SEC battle. I mean, you see it on TV. It looks phenomenal. Then you just got like different sports like golf, like the Masters, Augusta. That's a great, great little situation they have there. March Madness, I'm told, is unbelievable. Going to the MSG for like a Big East championship game. Like there's a ranking there, man. We're going to have to rank them. And I'm telling you, Citizens Bank Park is number one. But all right, let's take a deep breath, Samboners. Appreciate everybody tuning into the Samboner Show. I'm Samboner Mick, and I'm completely off my rocker. I'm going to take a drink here as we gear up for another Cheesesteak Month. It's Cheesesteak Month Season 5.0. And let me just tell you, like the cheesesteak landscape, the cheesesteak market is hotter than ever. Honestly, like I'm bugging out because coming off a hoagie month, coming off the shore, trying to dial it down, trying to lose a couple lbs if I can, and then here we go. We fire up Cheesesteak Month, and I find myself up in Doylestown kicking off Cheesesteak Month at this joint called Lucatelli's. Lucatelli's. These dudes were cool, man. These dudes were real cool. Tons of experience in the restaurant business. They at the end of the day, they know what they're doing. Or, let me just tell you, they've done the research, right, at this point. Right? I like to say that, like, Danny from Angelo's started to kind of pave the way, bringing in the Cooper Sharp cheese. Now, granted, he's got, the one up on everybody because he's baking his own bread. But if you're, like, at this point not using, like, a seeded Lisios or a seeded Sarcones, well, I shouldn't say that. I don't really need the C's in particular, but, like, the bread is what brings it all together. And then that Cooper Sharp cheese, like that blend of cheese, that just really at the end of the day brings that full distribution through and through. If you got some good fried onions, like you can't fucking go wrong anymore. At the end of the day, I would like to say there's probably 40 to 50 top 10 cheesesteaks. So no, Samboners, I'm not selling out, right? I'm not going to Lucatelli's to go post up and Sambone a shit cheesesteak. Like, dude, at the end of the day, like, I cherish every cheesesteak that I get. And I'm sorry, I just don't have the time or the money to go post up and eat a piece of dog shit because that's not what it's all about anymore, right? We have all the fine ingredients, we have all the fine supplies or whatever the fuck you want to call it. And if you can't make a cheesesteak, or if you're getting in the cheesesteak business and you're not using the right ingredients to produce that cheesesteak, so yeah, Lucatelli's was in the nine. It was. I'm not here to sell out. Maybe maybe they saw me, maybe they knew I was doing a review. Maybe they're going to go back there and make the right cheesesteak again. Like consistency is everything. I will say though, right, to a lot of people's dismay and defense, let me take a quick sip here. Hold on. Like I will say, like, and not take anything away from these establishments, these new places that just continue to pop up. They're very comparable, right? And I will say to like the Berardi brothers and Lucatelli's and Verona Pizza, like shout out Verona Pizza. Are you fucking kidding me? Those guys are crushing it. Just another awesome place right up the street from me. They're slinging all kinds of fire pizza, fire cheesesteaks. I saw a picture of their cutlets. Like it's just, dude, it's the real deal Holyfield. That said, I think that they could get away with just a little less meat. Right. The more I think about it, now, granted, like you pull a little off with your fork, maybe roll it up in a wrap the following day, you got yourself a nice little healthy chicken cheesesteak or cheesesteak. But like, I will say, like, it's a ton of meat. Right. I just had a cheesesteak at this place, Pete's Cheesesteaks, Pete's famous cheesesteak. Shout out to Pete and Gus, man. These guys are the fucking real deal. They just opened up a new joint, this Greek joint called Mustaki's. They're branching out left and right. We'll get more into that as we continue to go. These guys are. I got to talk about these guys more because they're crushing it. But their cheesesteak joint, Pete's famous cheesesteaks, like they're bringing in not the seeded, or I don't even know if it's seeded or unseeded, but the Sarcones roll. They're just not throwing a lot of meat on there, and I think that's kind of a beautiful thing, right? It's like a combination or a hybrid of like the old fashioned cheesesteak where you just go in and get that pizza cheesesteak, decent amount of meat, cheese, fried onions, but like now they are using the Sarcones. They are using Cooper Sharp or American cheese, but they're not like overloading it. It's like almost kind of an enjoyable cheesesteak to eat. You can post up, bring your kids, hang out, get some French fries, get some pizza, and it's just like it's not overbearing. And I'm not taking anything away from all these new players on the rise, but like there is something to be said about like too much meat. But then again, right, just grab a fork and eat it because it's unbelievable. So again, the cheesesteak scene is out of control right now. I am not trying to sell out Samboners. I just fucking love cheesesteaks, and I'm not gonna go quest for the worst. I'm just not. I'm not gonna quest for the worst cheesesteak. So all these new places, and there's a ton of them out there that I can't wait to try. We got to chime in. It's a great opportunity for everybody to make their Samboner debut. But there's a ton of cheesesteak places out there that just continue to jump on the map. And if you go into the top 10 cheesesteak post, like go in there, there's a ton of recommendations. Get out there, get your Sambone on, showcase these joints because I can't just like, I can't. I really can't. These hoagie tits are something to be reckoned with. But, happy Cheesesteak Month, everybody. Season 5, a great opportunity to make a debut and showcase some of these new places. I hope to get to some of them like I did. Lucatelli's, baby. Doylestown, PA. Whoo! Best cheesesteak in Bucks County? I don't know about that. Berardi brothers. Who else is out there? Coaches, I believe, up their game. But I don't know, man. Likely very much, well, the king right now in Bucks County. We will see. All right, so what do we got? What else do we got? Birds Rams this weekend. 405 in LA. Philly is minus 4.5. The over-under is 51. The Rams 2-2 coming off a W versus Indy, coming off 2 losses to probably 2 of the, I don't know, the Bengals and the Niners. The Niners are clearly one of the best teams in the NFL. Cincy's got off to a rough start, but I think they'll be there in the end, kind of like a Minnesota Vikings. They'll be there in the end too. These guys are just too equipped not to be. And that's okay in the first couple weeks of the NFL. I always say the first 4 weeks of the NFL is, I don't know, practically preseason. And it was preseason for the Eagles, and we just happened to be 4-0, which is unbelievable. And it was great to see Jalen Hurts, finally start to catch a little rhythm. I thought he had a monster game last week. He's starting to look real good. I think he was sick the week prior. So, look, man, this is a long season. Got to continue to stay healthy. The push tush or the brotherly shove, if you will, that play concerns me a little bit. I think it's dominant, but I think it really beats Jason Kelsey up. I feel like every time they run that, he gets up off the ground fuck me right in the godash. Holy shit. I don't know if I have another 5, 6. Well, hopefully he does, man. Hopefully he just continues to just take that beating because, man alive, he is an ultimate warrior. And we are so fortunate to have a guy like that, lead the pack here in the city of brotherly love. Like, him and Bryce Harper. Oh, baby, baby, that one too. You could throw some of those old school guys in there, like Brian Dawkins, Chase Utley. Like, who else fits that Philadelphia just like passionate mold? Like, you would go to war with those guys any day of the week, any day of the week. So we're firing it up. Let's go Phils. Let's go Birds. Let's go Penn State. I got to give a shout out to Penn State. Yeah, fuck yeah, I'm jumping on that bandwagon. I'm always jumping on the Penn State bandwagon. If you go there and they're in the top 5, top 10, like, why not? It's perfect. It's great for the community. It's great for local businesses. So get out there and Samboner. There's been a couple State College Sambones. And that's that, man. We'll be fired up on Monday. Big shout out to our sponsors, the original Fudge Kitchen, Chip and Fudge all over the country. Fudge time. Chocolate, vanilla, peanut butter, fudgekitchen.com. Shout out to our proud affiliates, Hank Sauce. If you're firing up some wings and you're looking to just spice it up a little bit, go online, hanksauce.com or whatever their website is. Use the promo code SAMBONE. Get your wing game on. Who else are we missing? Oh, man, dude, it is an unbelievable time to be a Samboner. Are you kidding me? It's always wing season, baby. Get your wing game on. We did wing month in January. Wing month, we always say we got to do 2 hoagie months, 2 cheesesteak months. But, like, we did wing month in January. But, like, dude, do we do 2 wing months, too? I love wing months. I can't wait to eat more wings. I really do. Who are your best wings out there, Samboners? Chime in. Send me some DMs. Send me some love, baby. Speaking of love, we got the event. I launched the event. It's official, November 5th. Big shout out to a lot of the folks that have just decided, have hopped on to contribute, Foods Galore. Who else? Sam's Italian Market, Lysios Bakery, Pete's Famous Cheesesteaks chiming in. Some of the beverage companies stateside, Two Moods, Victory Brewing is going to help out. I'm still looking for some more contributions. I believe, our fellows at Stella Bud Light might be trying to help out. The more the merrier. You may have to come out of pocket, or maybe, some people just, bring some extras. This is our first event, and we're going to try to make it a world-class event. Appreciate everybody just, chipping in, and we're raising money for an unbelievable cause in the Ronald McDonald House Charities, just supporting families who are battling kids with, cancer. It's a very unbelievable organization. I really appreciate, again, anybody that wants to contribute, donate, and just an awesome opportunity to just to rally the Samboner troops and hang out on the South Philly pavement for what will be just another unbelievable atmosphere. Eagles, Cowboys, it always is. I don't have a ticket yet, but we're going to go down there. We're going to chop it up. We're going to have a good time. I hope everybody can make it. And if you can, I appreciate anybody that can just donate to a good cause. We're cranking along here day by day here at the Samboners, the Samboner Show. Samboner Nation is alive and well. Just continue to love to see the debuts, whether it's here on the local turf or somewhere out in Capri, Italy, or the Dominican Republic, or out west to the left. We're thinking about starting to branch out new Samboner pages and start to just tackle like other local markets here in the Baltimore, D.C., Maryland. Shout out to Sam Bonavita. He's absolutely crushing it in D.C. Colin's holding it down in Annapolis. Anybody else wants to just fucking get after it, chime in, let us know. Follow us on Monday mornings. We fire it up again with Mike Gill, the voice of ESPN 97.3 Sports Radio, South Jersey. Mike's an ultimate Samboner at heart, one of the most knowledgeable Phillies analysts that I've ever talked to. This guy he just gets it, man. He really does. He's got a great take on the Phils, and we'll be talking, Phils. We'll be talking Birds on Monday morning. We have some really cool location episodes brewing, all things Annapolis. We just had this dude on. I think I mentioned it earlier. We just had this dude on from the Navy football team. Like, this dude is an ultimate Samboner. He's going to make his debut this weekend, and I think it's going to be some fireworks Samboner. So tune into that. What else do we got? Oh, baby, just a bunch of average Joes out here making light of the world, doing what we can. Oh, yeah, we just interviewed Tom McCarthy, too. That dude's fucking hilarious, man. That guy's got some pipes, let me just tell you. But another just knowledgeable guy, sharing some more stories with the Crocker, sharing some more stories with Harry Gall, the great Harry Callis. And man alive, it just doesn't get any better right now. So, Samboners, cherish these moments. Get your kids involved. Tell them to fucking leave their phones alone. I swear to God, I had it out with, Sam Jr. the other day. I'm like, dude, Bryce Harper's up. Will you fucking drop your phone already? Like, let's go. Like, back in the day, I didn't have a phone. I didn't have this opportunity. I didn't want it. I wanted to watch the Phils, right? Drop your phones and watch the game. Grab your wing. Love y'all, Samboner.
Pop that Sambone, and baby, it's on. Driving 45 minutes just to grab a bite. Know that it's worth it when the neon's in sight.